In a small, bustling town nestled between rolling hills and sprawling fields, there lived a curious golden cat named Leo. Leo was no ordinary cat. He had a heart full of adventure and an insatiable curiosity for the world beyond his cozy home. Every day, he would perch on the windowsill, gazing at the trains that rumbled through the town's railway station, their whistles echoing like invitations to an unexplored world. One crisp autumn morning, as golden leaves danced in the breeze, Leo decided it was time to satisfy his wanderlust. He stretched, yawned, and leapt down from his windowsill. With his tail held high, he padded toward the railway station, his golden fur gleaming in the sunlight. The scent of oil and metal mixed with the aroma of freshly baked pastries from a nearby cafe, creating an intoxicating air of possibility. Leo crouched behind a stack of wooden crates on the platform, watching the hustle and bustle of travelers. His sharp eyes caught sight of an open freight car. The door was slightly ajar, revealing a cozy-looking pile of blankets inside. Without hesitation, Leo darted forward, his paws silent on the wooden planks. In one fluid motion, he leapt into the car just as the train let out a low whistle and began to chug forward. The train gathered speed, and Leo nestled into the blankets, his golden fur blending with the warm hues around him. The rhythmic clatter of wheels against tracks lulled him into a gentle nap. When he awoke, the world outside the car had transformed. Rolling fields stretched endlessly under a sapphire sky, and distant mountains loomed like sentinels guarding the horizon. The train slowed as it approached a quaint countryside station. Leo's ears perked up, and his whiskers twitched with excitement. He leapt from the freight car onto the grassy platform, landing gracefully. The station was a picturesque scene, with flower boxes bursting with colorful blooms and a cheerful sign that read Meadows Rest. Leo wandered through the village, his golden coat catching the eyes of friendly locals. Children giggled and pointed, offering scraps of ham from their sandwiches. A kind baker even placed a small bowl of cream outside his shop, which Leo lapped up gratefully. The village's charm was undeniable, but Leo's adventurous spirit urged him onward. As the sun dipped low, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Leo returned to the station. He found another train, this one bound for the coast, and slipped aboard. This time, he settled on a soft pile of hay in a livestock car. The scent of salt and seaweed grew stronger as the train approached its destination, and Leo's green eyes sparkled with anticipation. The train pulled into a seaside town, where the cries of gulls and the crashing of waves greeted him. Leo bounded off the train, his paws sinking into the warm sand. The beach was alive with activity. Children built sandcastles, vendors sold ice cream, and kites danced in the breeze. Leo ventured along the shore, marveling at the endless expanse of water that glittered under the midday sun. He soon encountered a small white cat named Lily, who was perched on a weathered wooden post near the docks. Her fur was as pristine as freshly fallen snow, and her blue eyes reflected the ocean's depths. "You're not from around here," Lily observed, tilting her head. "I'm just passing through," Leo replied, his tail swishing with excitement. "What's this place like?" Lily's whiskers twitched with amusement. "It's peaceful. The humans here are kind, and there's always fresh fish to be found." The two cats spent the afternoon exploring the docks, chasing crabs, and lounging on sun-warmed rocks. As night fell, the sound of a distant train whistle called to Leo, like an old friend. He turned to Lily with a wistful smile. "It's time for me to go," he said. Lily nodded, her blue eyes soft with understanding. "Safe travels, Leo. May your journey be as bright as your golden fur." Leo boarded the next train, his heart brimming with gratitude for the new friend he'd made. The journey continued, taking him through bustling cities where skyscrapers touched the clouds and quiet forests where the air was thick with the scent of pine and earth. Each stop brought new sights, sounds, and experiences. In a sprawling metropolis, Leo discovered the joy of chasing pigeons through crowded plazas and savoring leftovers from food stalls. In a tranquil mountain village, he marveled at the sight of snow for the first time, his golden fur a striking contrast against the white landscape. He even found himself in a desert town, where the golden sands mirrored his own coat, and the nights were filled with the hauntingly beautiful songs of coyotes. Throughout his journey, Leo's adventurous spirit remained unyielding. Yet, as weeks turned into months, a quiet longing began to stir within him. He missed the familiar sights and sounds of his hometown, the cozy windowsill where he had spent countless hours dreaming of the world beyond. One evening, as a train pulled into a station bathed in the soft glow of twilight, Leo realized he had come full circle. The station sign read Willow Junction, and the sight of it warmed his heart. He leapt from the train and padded through the familiar streets, his golden fur shimmering like a beacon. When he reached his home, he found his owner, an elderly woman named Mrs. Harper, sitting on the porch. Her eyes widened with joy as she saw him. "Leo," she exclaimed, gathering him into her arms. "You've been on quite the adventure, haven't you?" Leo purred, nuzzling against her. As she carried him inside, he thought of all the places he had seen, the friends he had made, and the memories he had gathered. His journey had been extraordinary, but there was no place quite like home. From that day on, Leo's wanderlust was tempered by the warmth of familiarity. He still visited the railway station now and then, watching the trains come and go. But he was content knowing that the world beyond was vast and beautiful, and always waiting for him, whenever the call of adventure grew too strong to resist.
Please subscribe. It's free for you, but it gives us too much boost for creating our next video.